So let me catch you up. I landed around 10 a.m. I didn't get a wink of sleep on the plane, so I took a power nap, got myself together. Okay, wait, now I got myself put together. So I'm about to head out. I'm gonna pop into a cafe because I need a cappuccino bad. And then I have a little walking itinerary, so let's see what we get into in Paris.
Or will it be returned to sender? Looking for an ocean to swim. Not gonna look, gonna dive right in. Just like that stone that might sink down.
So I made it to the Luxembourg Gardens with my cappuccino in hand. I'm peeking. I'm such a simple girl. Like, all it takes is a coffee, a nice park bench, the sun, and people watching.
Be returned to sender. So
Made it to the Pavillon. Come on, bus! They built this church back in 1760.
have a little faith. Ooh, send it back to
Made it to the Notre Dame, but the ones that the billionaires built, so it's like less cool.
I better send it back to me. Ooh, send it back to me. They're gonna send it back to me. Ooh, send it back to me.
I'm walking to dinner now. Okay, I made it back to my hotel room safe and sound, thank God, because I don't know what I was doing walking around these streets without my portable battery, as if I know how to get home. Every street looks the same here. Anyways, dinner was yummy. Again, my phone was basically dead and I had no book, so I was just literally just sitting there with my thoughts, but I had wonderful thoughts. I just feel so lucky and happy to be here, and I couldn't even ask for a better day. Like, the weather was so beautiful. Everyone I've interacted with was so nice and friendly. The food has been good. Like, yeah, just 10 out of 10 vibes. So it's only 8:30 now, but I'm gonna call it a night. I don't know how I did all of this with only 1 hour of sleep, but we're wrapping it up, all right? Cut the show. Good morning, day 2 in Paris. It's a bit chilly. Having the most perfect morning. Had a coffee and croissant for breakfast, and I just started walking around and I found a street market, which was so nice. And now I'm just sitting in this beautiful park. I'm just killing time until I have to figure out transit to get to the Palace of Versailles. Versailles.
It's gotta be love, baby, and you'll be in my arms tonight. Got to be love, baby.
Okay, I just overheard a tour, and this is where the Treaty of Versailles was signed. There is so much going on. People used to build such beautiful things.
Girl, you're mighty clever. You can have whatever.
so good right now with the music playing, the birds chirping, the most perfect day. And it smells just like flowers. I wish you guys could smell it.
Oh, it's gotta be love, it's gotta be love, it's got to be. Say you wanna be loved, love, baby. I'll give love like you never known. What's mine is yours.
Made it to the RV trail. I'm gonna try to go to the top.
Your passion is my pleasure, 'cause you're my secret treasure, pretty girl like you. Girl, you're my inspiration, my imagination, everything is you. When I look into your eyes, lady, your magic takes a hold of me, then I realize.
All stuck up here because they blocked off the exit because of the police. It's just be scared. I forget what my last update was. I think it was when I was trapped at the top of the Arc de Triomphe. I don't know what happened, but they let us out. I just got McDonald's. Don't judge me. It's late. I need carbs. And I'm heading to my hotel now where I'm gonna eat this and then go to bed.
Baby, baby, baby. Must be lonely outdoors if you talk like that. That lady, she's the. Ain't got nothing on.
Paris day 3.
Summer day, my chérie, you're more distant as the Milky Way.
So I finished up with breakfast and I went to a cafe to get a cappuccino. It is literally one of the best I've ever had. I'm gonna be exploring the Sacre de Coeur.
Sometimes on a crowded street, I've been near you, but you never know.
Then for the next few hours are just going into all these little shops and looking at trinkets.
Won't you tell me how could you ignore that behind that little smile I wore? I wish that you were mine. La la.
About to go stop for a croissant and then probably get another coffee. I found another market so we can get more trinkets. Yay! So I'm sitting on a park bench with this trying to figure out where to meet my friend for dinner, and a guy comes up to me and starts chatting me up. I'm like being friendly, seems normal. He asked me out on an impromptu coffee date, but no thanks, like this makes no sense. So I texted my friends this, and everyone's response is like, oh, the city of love. If I get kidnapped, then what? That's it.
What's the sense in sharing this one?
We are at Le Deux Maggots. Say it. Le Deux Maggots. We are the two maggots, and we are gonna try a Parisian hot chocolate. Ooh la la! C'est beau. It tastes like melted chocolate. That's what I've seen this before, but maybe on like a. I've never seen that man in my life. He's also like more modern than across from this. There's a lot of naked babies in older art. Bonjour. So it is day 4. I want to go see the Louvre, but just from the outside, a garden, and I want to watch the Eiffel Tower sparkle. Okay, let's go. It was so yummy. It was a specialty coffee shop where they had a bunch of different beans, so you can kind of like pick your own adventure. They even had the Kopi Luwak beans, but it was out of my price range. It was like 128 euros for a 200 gram bag of beans, which one day, inshallah. I am now headed to my next stop, the Louvre.
Le chant des sirènes vient souvent m'entraîner vers ces mers lointaines de Polynésie. Oh là là, l'amour au cœur du Pacifique, dans les lacs ombrés du Nil au grand soleil, sur les sables sauveurs séparés de musique. Croyez-moi, c'est presque le 7e ciel. Oh là là, l'amour à l'ombre de la plage, sous les grands palmiers avec...
I made it to the Louvre. I'm not going down because I didn't plan this well enough to have time for this. Anyways, all I can think about is how they robbed this place. Oh my god.
C'est vrai, je rêve des fruits défendus et des filles d'Ève comme un enfant.
The art of the Parisian green chair. They leave these around in all the parks, and you can move them as you will because they wanted people to have control over, what they see and where they sit, which is just so beautiful because everything back home is bolted down so you don't steal. And honestly, there's not that many benches because they're anti-homeless.
Oh là là, l'amour au cœur du Pacifique, dans les lacs ombrés du Nil au grand soleil, les sables chauds séparent des musiques. Croyez-moi, c'est presque le 7e ciel. Oh là là, l'amour à l'ombre de la plage, sous les grands palmiers avec à mes côtés quelques vaines vêtues d'un coquillage qui me font goûter tous les fruits du péché. Oh là là, l'amour au cœur du Pacifique, dans les lacs complets du grand soleil.
I feel like I've been a horrible vlogger, but we walked around and then we found a cafe and then I got a pastry at another shop and now I'm eating the pastry with this view. Okay, so next on the agenda is to take some classic tourist pictures in front of the Eiffel Tower, and then we need to find a yummy restaurant because I'm literally 100% cappuccinos and pain au chocolats today. Made it to dinner. The Coke Zero. And now we're going to get a sweet treat. What are we having for dessert?
Here's a chocolate mousse in a martini glass, and then the biggest creme brulee you've ever seen in your life. And look at the view.
Look at the view! Yay! Okay, story time. So, I met Allison 10 years ago. We majored in the same specialty. And TLDR, we were down bad. We have cried many tears together. And now, look at us.
We're so up.
We're so up.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me. But if you just convince yourself, everything will be okay. So I left Allie. We'll see her back in Toronto, and there's no good metro option. So I decided to take the 47-minute walk home back to my hotel just to take in the city one last time. But also I'm like so European now, and even though I've been walking all day, this walk just feels like nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna walk 47 minutes. My flight is at noon tomorrow, so I have just enough time for one final cappuccino and pain au chocolat. See you when I wake up. As you saw, I got my cappuccino and I got my pain au chocolat, but both did not slap. Paris is literally like, get the hell out of here. I'm back at the airport waiting to board, so I'm gonna close out the vlog now. Thank you so much for joining me. It was such a special few days. I had the time of my life. See you guys in the next one. Bye.